Hello ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between. Molten AMF here, and welcome back to Molten Procrastinates his uni work by talking about Armored Core 6. So yes, today, we are continuing the weapons tier list. I did the hand weapons last time, and now we're doing the back weapons this time. So yes. I don't think there's much to yap about, honestly. I might as well just get straight into it. This side. Previous video there if you want, like, more context and crap. But yes, let us begin. So, first up, the Xiaowei. Molten sucks at pronouncing Chinese, so you're probably getting that wrong. Where am I putting this? On... This thing is no better than, like, a low B. I don't know. I think I prefer a chainsaw over this, honestly. It's kind of got the Ludlow problem, doesn't it? It's like you need to be too close. You need to be very close to use it. Like when you're, I just don't think its output's good enough. I think when you've got two of them, it's pretty decent. But yeah, it's just a little. It doesn't really do much. I feel like it's not nothing, but like it really just feels like a Ludlow on the shoulder. Honestly, less a Gatling gun on the shoulder, more a Ludlow on the shoulder. Its cost is fine. It's a little on the heavier side. I'm pretty sure its EN's fine as well. But yeah, I just think it's far too close range to be that useful. And additionally, because it actually generates recoil on your shoulder, so it can also mess up the aim on your hand weapons occasionally. Like, if you're firing the shoulder, your hand weapons may go out of range if you're, not running good recoil arms. And honestly, if you're running a Xiaowei, you've probably got like a melee punish on the other side, don't you? So you've probably got arms with not great melee control. So yeah, I just feel like this thing just doesn't really do that much. Like, it's fun to use these two together, absolutely, but I feel like it's just not that great, honestly. Yeah, I think that's fine placement. Okay, Morley. Okay, this thing's like high B at worst. I think we've got another close range problem on our hands, don't we? I feel we've got another close range problem. Like, it's really good, but it only works at close range, and that's its biggest problem, right? It's like when someone comes up with you with dual Morleys on the back and you have not got that much mobility, this thing is scary as hell. But like, yeah, I just don't think it's that. I just don't feel it's that strong, honestly. Like, it's also got some tough competition. Maybe Artiche range, I think. Like, the Morley is great, right? Because when it hits, right? Because it's like, what's it? 1455. No, that's the earshot. One of them's 1455 and one of them's 1450. I'm not going to check the garage, but like, if I'm correct, I think that tells you how much is in my brain. Yeah, they're both really good. I just feel like the fact that as you move out of range a little, it becomes so much less consistent. Its firing sense stops you. So like, you can really only use this on the defensive, and even then, because it's a, burst shotgun explosive, it's not that difficult to dodge like at least one of them, so it just kind of really knocks the impact down, even if you're like bad on the dodge. Like, you'll probably get hit by like 3 of the bursts at least, but like, yeah. Like, it's only good defensively, bad range, a little inconsistent. Yeah, I think that's fair. I mean, it's still big boom explosive. You can't be that bad with big boom explosive, but like, yeah. Yeah, I think it's fair. Earshot. Okay, this is going better than Nebula. Absolutely not. This is going up here. The earshot is like a top of A part. Like, let's go over the negatives. It is fairly bad offensively. If they're trying to get away from you, purge the earshot. Like, just purge the earshot, because it's never gonna hit. And like, it's heavy. It's pretty low in EN, isn't it? I think it's only like, I think it's in the 200 range, I think, for EN load. It's really heavy. Like, what's it, like 7k something? Yeah, it's really heavy. But like, Oh my god, this does so much. Like, its 9 seconds reload is a bit of a problem as well, but like, god damn, this thing's impact is ridiculous. And it's consistent, and its big explosive radius, it works so well with lag. Like, lag can make it stupidly difficult to dodge. It works both as, I mean, a single earshot is 2k damage. Just 2k, like that. With an explosive radius, you're probably going to be taking at least, like, I can't remember exactly how much the damage scales on the explosive radius, but, like, you're taking at least, like, a whole K of damage on something that's ridiculous, that's really difficult to dodge. Excellent defensively. Like, it works so well. Like, you can pair it with Zims, and you go, boom! Pair it with LRB. Like, oh my god. LRB, earshot combo, actually nutty. Okay, he's pulling his garage out. But yeah, what's it? Earshot. Yeah. Oh yeah, the earshot was 1455. Knew it! I'm obsessed with this game. 1455. Honestly, I was going to make I actually have video data from like, what's it? 8 months ago at this point. So, yeah, 2 LRBs, 2 uncharged LRBs, 288, that's 500, ding, 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 560. That's 560. 560 plus 2k, 2.01k, 2.01k impact in an instant with an earshot and 2 LRB. Like, honestly, I don't know if I can make the video because, like, the footage is, like, 8 months old. So, like, on PvP content. Like, I made a whole thing for PvP of using a dual LRB earshot build. If you want to see that video, I might... Yeah, but, like, yeah, God, the earshot just does so much. It's crazy. Like, oh, you're lacking damage, pop an earshot on. You're lacking impact, pop an earshot on. It's just really good. Like, if it's kind of an LRB of the back parts. If you can afford it, the thing is amazing. And like, here's the thing, right? Because the earshot does so much on just one part. Like, it's stupid high damage. It's high damage. It's high punish. It's high impact. With just one part, you can make a build. Like, you can create like a kite chaser, and then just have a earshot on the shoulder, and now your matchups against CQC is so much better. Like, this, just a single earshot can let you beat, like, dual Zim builds. Even heavyweight ones. Like, I've beaten, what's it? Power Barkers with just an earshot on my LRB build. Like, the thing is, it's nutty. It just does so much. Like, undeniably, it's got the weaknesses of, what's it, heavy. You can really only put it on, like, a midweight build at best, and even that. It's really just heavyweight builds. Like, heavyweight builds are the goddamn meta in this game. Like, let's be so real with ourselves. So, like, being forced to be a heavyweight, it's not the worst thing in the world. And, like, that's just the thing I like so much about it. It's, like, you can equip it, and then just purge it if you need to. Like, you can optimize the entire rest of the build for kite chasing and lightweights. Then just add an earshot on, and if you're up against a lightweight, just purge the earshot. And then your hand weapon, like, your good hand weapons, like dual Zims or dual LRBs, and a single missile are usually more than enough. Like, obviously, it doesn't completely win you, like, matchups against, like, the heavier ones. Like, if you're up against a cannon tank, a single earshot won't be winning you it. But, like, it's gonna give you a chance. Better than not. Yeah, honestly, earshot is just so massive, I feel like. It's so massive. And just the fact it works well into lag as well, which, you know, is obviously a massive factor when Firm Software refuses to fix this game, but yeah, I think it's worth it. Songbirds. I do not believe this thing is E tier. Like, I saw a tier list video, I can't remember who, obviously be civil about it, I disagree with their opinion, but, like, yeah, the Songbirds are not, like, Rensetsu AR bad, they're just, like, actually, they're kind of around here, aren't they? A bit heavier, aren't they? Bit more cost. Yeah, it's just the fact that, like, if you're using a Songbird, you're probably going to land, like, one of them at least. But the second one just basically always misses. The only exception being when you use of like punish damage, and I think that kind of keeps it above E tier, because like at the end of the day, you can keep a Songbird on the back and like shoot like one of them out for some impact, and then get like the 2 landing on the punish. Like, I don't think that qualifies you for like one of the worst weapons in the game. But yeah, it's not great. Its EN's fairly high, relatively high compared to. It's higher than, it's not relatively high, I don't think. It's less than the Morley, but it's more than the Earshot. Its weight's pretty decent. Like, it's actually fairly low weight, which I think was why it attracted so many people. But yeah, it's nice. It's not that nice. It's not useless. It's not useless. I would not recommend you ever put it on the build. But like, if you do, it's not that bad. It's not like I feel like these parts here actively make your build a little worse, or just have objectively better options. I don't think using a Songbird makes your build worse, but it just doesn't help it in any way. So yeah, that's why I'm keeping it bottom C. Yeah. Hydration break. Stun Needle. I'm thinking B tier. Where in B tier though? Yeah, so like the Stun Needle, right? It's not like it pains me. It's funny to say because this thing's like might just be the best PvE weapon in the entire game, but for PvP, I just feel like because it doesn't deal that much impact, it just doesn't really have a place. Like if you wanted extra damage, but if you want, yeah, like the stun build up is nice. Like, I think the thing is, like, you really want 2 of these, right? You really want 2 of these. Because 2 stun needles on the stagger, oh my goodness, goes crazy. But, like, yeah, it's... I feel like it's B tier, because at the end of the day, you've got... It's an excellent... It's, like, a decent punish weapon. Not even decent, like, good. It's not excellent, it's good. A good punish weapon on the shoulder. And its range is not atrocious. Like, after they buffed the projectile speed, the range is not atrocious. So you actually can use it in neutral and for punish. I feel like it's a similar situation more. Like, the Morley is better, but it's harder to land. But the Stun Needle's easy to land, but not as... What's it good? I guess that EN load's kind of a lot, though. But then again, high EN, it's not the worst. It's not the worst... Like, if you're running Stun Needle right, you're probably running a VP generator, because you're on a heavier build. Yeah, I don't think optimizing for EN's that terrible. Especially, I mean, like, considering it's not an energy weapon, you don't need to worry about, you know, the lower damage. Like, the concern, like, oh, am I using VE, VP? Yeah. LCS, I'm kind of tempted to put this in S tier. Is it S tier, though? Is it S tier though? God, I can't tell if I have a unfortunate suspicion that I might be echoing. I'm really hoping I'm not. But yeah. It's better than the Earshot, I think. It's better than the Earshot. Like, LRB Zim, LCS Zim, yeah. Like, it's just so spammable, right? You can just constantly, yeah. I don't. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. Like, I don't think this weapon these weapons automatically make your build so much better. I don't think this automatically makes it, because like you can't a little lower actually. Like it doesn't make your build automatically amazing, but like it's still very strong. Yeah, oh, that's a tough one. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. I don't think it's S tier. I don't think it's S tier, but yeah. Yeah, for the moment. LCA, this thing's going top of C. Like, Oh, actually, you know, actually no, Boing Boing Tech, Boing Boing Tech. I can't put it below Stun Needle because so many more people use this over the Stun Needle. I'll put it there. LCA, it's kind of just funny, honestly. It's kind of just a funny weapon, isn't it? Like, stupid high damage, can like insta-kill an AC at range, but it's like, this thing is so ridiculously heavy and so stupidly high on EN load. Like, it's difficult to justify one, much less two. Like, this thing is so energy hungry. It like, yeah, nah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, but like, you can Boing Boing Tech with it. You can Boing Boing Tech with it, which is when you're charging it up, then you quick boost and then you release, bypassing the firing animation, which is, you know, cool tech. So yeah, its range is fine. I wouldn't say it's good, but it's not bad or anything. Yeah, it's just such an investment, and like, you sometimes just don't get that much out of it. And like, obviously, the stuff like LRB, you got to make some concessions on your build. You have to make major concessions for this thing. Unless you're on a tank, you need to make major concessions for this thing. And even if you're on a tank, like, even to a tank, that thing is some ridiculous... It's ridiculous, yeah. Yeah, I think that's a fair position. Like, this thing is solely up here because Boing Boing Tech allows you to just fire off like that. If it weren't for Boing Boing Tech, this thing would be high at top of C, I think. But yeah. LCA, this is thing, it's LCS but worse, I find. I think it's LCS but worse. Like, I think the spammability is worth way more than the slightly higher burst, I think. But like, they're fundamentally very similar. Same with you, I'm probably, are you better than the LCS? Range or damage? Honestly, these things are kind of interchangeable. These things are kind of interchangeable, I feel like. And like, I'm trying to keep this like a kind of separated, like these are, back weapons are relative to each other, hand weapons are relative to each other, you know what I mean? So like, it's a vibe, it's position within it, but like, talking objectively, we're kind of just comparing them as back weapons against back weapons, yeah, you know? But yeah, God, laser weapons are so difficult to rank, because they're very polarizing, right? Against kites, stupid, like, they don't really do that much. But like, against literally every other matchup, they're pretty good, yeah? Yeah, it's a tough one, it's a tough one. I don't know about the earshot either. I feel, I am going to put this above, because I feel like the earshot is so much more generally usable than the laser cannons. Yeah, I mean, they all kind of have the same weakness as well. Fazan, okay, this thing, best, that's the other thing though, like, these are used so differently. Like, the Fazan is amazing because long range snipes, yeah, it's just the fact that Fazan has so much more range over the other parts. Also has a lot better impact. Like, the impact is, like, if I'm not mistaken, better than this, worse than this, better than this, but also a cumulative impact, way better. So, like, you're dealing damage and chipping away at the stagger at the same time. And, like, yeah. Apologies for drinking the water, my throat is sore. But yeah, yeah, like, as a punish weapon, I'd say they're worse than actually, I feel like its punish is better than these, but its general spammability is a lot worse, I think. Like, mostly because the uncharged projectile's fairly slow, so you're not really hitting it unless you're close range. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna put that there. I'm kind of open to shifting these back cannons around, because they're all like, these all have such different use cases within their niche. So it's like, yeah, what is better? What is better? I feel like keeping these together, it's fair though. Yeah. Kranich. Kranich. Bottom of B, I think. It's by no means useless. No, actually, no, egg. What's it? Dual stun gun build. Yeah. Oh, God, I'm realizing it now. Tiering back weapons is so much more difficult than tiering the hand weapons, because, like, the hand weapons all kind of... Like, the hand weapons are, like, your build, right? They are... I feel like your build centers around your hand weapons, and then your back weapons support them. So the back weapons are, like... These have two very different use cases. Which use case do I think is better? Now, I think the crunch here is good. I mean, shields are amazing, right? And being able to deal good damage to shields is major. It's just the fact that it's, you know, it's close range, very high EN load. Like, what? It's like 500 something? I'm going to say 512. Imagine if bro is correct. Yeah, I think that's fair. Yule. You have to be one of the most underrated parts in the entire game. But you're not that good. Like, we've all seen the guy who runs Yule Shield. Yule Shield, what's it, melee. And, like, he looks so cool whenever you use it, but, like, it's just a little difficult. It's also like the fact that if you're moving horizontally and you fire the Yule, it's going to be, like, there and you're here. So the target tracking is just going to straight up miss it. So the Yule really only works when you're going backwards. And, like, that kind of does limit your play, doesn't it? Like, this thing definitely has use cases, but, like, yeah, I don't know. I don't think I can rate it that high, honestly. I think it's better than these parts, I think, but... I wish it was better. But yeah. Aoras. I'm probably mispronouncing that. Sorry, bro lives in the Southern Hemisphere. I don't think they're that good. I have genuinely tried so much to use these. I don't think they're that good. Like, when they land, they're pretty decent. Damage is good. The damage is good, especially compared to other missiles, and the impact is pretty good as well. Like, they're, light waves, so they're coral type impact. Accumulative and impact are the same. But I just don't think they hit enough. They're far too inconsistent. Also, like, on V20B, reload is great, but they still take forever to lock on, so it really feels like to actually use these, you need to choose good missile FCS on your... Get good missile FCS, and good missile FCS usually means, you know, you rest your weapons, take a hit. Like, I do like it. I've honestly tried to use it so often. Like, I had a main build that was dual laser rifles, dual Aoras on V20B, and yeah, I tried. Maybe it's not. Maybe it is a bit better, but, like, I can't see myself putting it any higher than that. Oh, okay. I think this is going to be controversial. Actually, this one, I don't think this is controversial. But this and this might be. Okay. So here's my train of thought. So I don't think I need to explain why the 10 cells are like S tier, absolutely. You can pop the 10 cell on any build and it's just amazing. Like, the damage is good, the impact is good, and absolutely, it's a missile and it has some of the best pressure out of all the missiles. Because the missile stagger fire, your opponent for like a solid like 2-3 seconds has to focus on dodging when these things approach. Like, unless they're like a super high speed build, lightweight, they're gonna have to focus on dodging, because if they don't dodge, they're gonna get hit by a missile, and if they get hit by a missile, boom, no stagger recovery. Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. I don't know how to explain. And because there's so much of it, when you get that stagger and you're firing the missiles, boom, that's like an extra, like, lot of extra AP damage done for the stagger. It just adds on to the stagger. So yeah, I don't think I need to justify too much why this is good. Now, this is more controversial. 4 cell, I'll probably place 4 cell over the 6 cell, but The 4-cell, so good for... It's the lightest back part, and it's the lowest EN, and it's really good. It's the 10-cell, but on a smaller scale. Like, because there's only 4 missiles, you only get... The pressure is a lot less. They only need to, like, focus it on a moment, because they all fire at the same time. But, like, you can just fire them constantly. They reload in, like, what? 3-something seconds, I think? So you just fire them off as you're approaching. Then you're getting closer. Then you fire it again as you're approaching. Like, it's just constant. It's exactly what you want from a missile, and it's the lowest cost in the entire game. Like, it's so good. It's so good. Like, it being so low cost is what facilitates me to have, like, it's what lets me prioritize AP and speed on my builds. Like, I get this excellent pressure tool, like, because the damage and impact's nothing, but, like, all you need is just one missile to hit, then boom, all the opponent's stagger stays where it is. And then now they're only one dual zim away from stagger. It's so good. It's so good. And the fact that it's the lightest and lowest EN, like, it's only like 157 EN, I think. 157 EN. That's nothing. That's absolutely nothing. It's so ridiculously cheap. Yeah, I cannot gush. It doesn't have the damage and impact of this, and the pressure is worse, but, like, for being so light, the pressure is amazing. So yeah, now the 6-cell. The 6-cell is just a slightly heavier but slightly better version of the 4-cell. That's why I'm placing it here. I think it's slightly worse because the weight difference is pretty major for most builds, but, like, if you have enough weight to just switch to this, go for it. It's a solid upgrade. It's not like you're... I would generally say that you probably want just that little bit of extra weight granted from the difference, but, like, it's not so different. I think this thing needs to fall down a tier. I genuinely think that all of the standard missiles are S tier. Like, it's so good. It's so good. I love them all. I think they are all amazing. Yeah. Split missiles. Okay. I'm thinking B tier. Better than the Kranich. I'm gonna put... I'm kind of just gonna pair the missiles together. Because I feel like all the missiles accomplish the same purpose, just different weights for different builds. But yeah, split missiles are alright. I think the whole gimmick with split missiles, right? It's like they're stronger, but, like, they're way less pressure. Like, split missiles are just so ignorable, right? Because if you see a split missile coming toward you, you just ignore it, and then you see it split, and then you just quick boost away, and most of the time it's done. Now the 2 variant, maybe you might need 2, but, like, honestly, they fire so close to each other, you can usually dodge them both in one quick boost anyway. Yeah, you're definitely the worst. Would I consider this one better? Honest, negligible. You're definitely the worst, though. You're definitely the worst. It's like, you only use a split missile if you've got, like, other normal missiles for pressure and the like, because these provide the pressure, these provide the damage. And, like, their damage, yeah, absolutely solid. I'll definitely give it that, but yeah, nah, I definitely think I'd want it over a Kranich, because, like, at the end of the day, it's still a missile. It still does missile things, but, like, yeah. Okay. Duos. I don't think duos... I must be alone in this. I don't think duos are that good. The lightest one, I'm going to keep you separated. I'm putting you bottom of A, and then these ones above... This one's definitely better. So... Before the buff, before these got buffed to become the lightest, these were the lightest. And, like, I genuinely think duos are worse than normal cells. I don't think this might be my own bias. Honestly, if I get enough people who also use these, because like so many people like to use them, and that's like crazy to me because I'm like, I don't think they're that good. I don't think they're that good, honestly. So these missiles are good on the offensive. That's their gimmick, right? They're good at enemies moving away from you. So like, they're moving away. They go like this, and then they go like this, and like they are pretty good on the Hound when they. I just don't. I see people using them, and I don't get it. Like this one, you used it. I was using it. I was using it because I needed a missile at the lightest weight. But even then, I felt like, yeah. I feel like there's no reason to use this now because I feel like this just does it better. Like, it's lighter and it does the job better. Like, I always felt like these did it better, but this was lighter, and I needed to squeeze every single point of weight into my build. Like, I'm running 75k light mid-weights. I needed every bit of, weight. But now that it's, yeah, I'm keeping this one an A because, like, it does this, but it's slightly worse, so, like, I feel like, yeah, but I see everybody popping these on. You're garbage. Like, honestly, I should probably pop you. Nah, I can't. They're just worse than these. But yeah, I see people running these. I'm like, why would you ever run them? It's like, they don't provide any more pressure than these because all the missiles are fired at the same time. And like, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Because, like, I think they're bad, but I see everybody else using them. I'm like, I see people using them. I'm like, I don't get it. I don't get it. What's this doing that this isn't? Oh, actually, one good combo with the, plasma. These do actually have good combo with the plasma missiles, because the plasma missiles are, like, directly in front of you, and then these go to the side. So I'll definitely give that. But even then, it's like, this is the good one. This one, I don't see. It's also notably heavier, I'm pretty sure. Like, he's pulling his garage out. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. 19 to 34. God. That's crazy. Like, yeah, that's about the difference. 6 cells are a bit more, but yeah. I think the 6 cells get it for, like, having 4-second reload as well. Like, doesn't the reload go up as well? Yeah. Okay, am I overselling the 6 cells? I might be overselling the 6 cells. I think I'm overselling the 6 cells a little bit. Yeah. But yeah, I just don't. I will admit I don't use the 6 cells that much. I use these two, so I was kind of just like popping that in the middle. Yeah, I don't think the weight might not be worth it, but yeah. You're the decent one. But I just don't see a reason why I would ever pop an extra 2 on. Because, like, due to that firing angle, I really feel like most of them just, yeah. And that's I don't think I explicitly stated it, but I've kind of run this assumption. These things suck at point blank. Like, not even point blank. Like, I think within like 150 meters, these are garbage, absolutely garbage. They just don't hit. Yeah. And this one's basically the 10 cell variant, but like it still shoots 6 missiles. It's fire staggered, but like, what's it? Look at that, 4K weight. 4K weight. And like it's still they do deal slightly more. They do deal more damage in MX. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like you still, yeah. Maybe this is my close range bias talking as a CQC player. Yeah, I don't like these. I don't like these at all. And I know you're probably garbage because I literally never see anybody use you. But like, yeah, yeah. This is a tough one. Honestly, I will not defend this position heavily. Like, if someone comes up with a good counter argument, I'm like, you know what, fair enough. But yeah, it's a tough one. And now we have the easiest one. Yeah. worse than this. Like, you do nothing. You do absolutely nothing. And you are the best because you might do something. Like, your opponent has firing stance, or is a boat, or a tank, maybe on the ground. You might do something. You two are doing nothing. It's like, the sheer volume of missiles means you might be able to hit, like, maybe one of them on the 12 cell. You guys do nothing. You two do nothing. You complete fucking garbage. I don't think we need to argue much. Yeah. Act missiles. Oh, these are interesting. Where do I put act missiles? I think over duos, I think. The different utility, I think. But yeah. What's better? Probably Act 2. But Act 1 actually has its own niche because it actually fires a lot quicker after it got like a reload buff. You can actually get one out and then start the other one. So it really keeps you that constant pressure up the entire time. But yeah, it's pretty good. It does have a few problems, like it just does not work at close range. Like, make sure you're not firing this at point blank because it will just straight up. But yeah, I do think I want it over these. Like I think it's pretty decent. Definitely. Yeah, I think that's a fair placement. Container missile. Okay. Does the container missile bug still exist? Like, because I saw like a couple videos. I think it was on the Japanese side. Like, I don't think many people covered this. Like, the container missile, when you fire it, started shooting projectiles away from it, like in the direction of the missiles. And I saw that, and I'm just like, huh? But then I literally just saw that, and I literally saw nothing else about it. Like, nobody else abusing it. Yeah. It's garbage. It takes 12 seconds to reload. And if you fire it on the ground, it occasionally just shoots into the ground and does nothing. It's garbage. Like, the Rensetsu AR is garbage, but that's mostly because every other part does what it wants to do better. This is garbage because it just doesn't do anything. These don't do anything. This doesn't do anything. Okay, I mean, like, if it lands, that's some nice chip, but, like, I find it's fairly... 12-second reload! Firing stance! 12-second reload! Firing stance! Nah, there's no way. There's no way. Yeah. Now, this is gonna be crazy. No. Yes. Okay. You're probably thinking, Molten, you've been smoking too much coral. Just like the engineer who made this thing. And to that I say, maybe. Honestly, like, I've been using the delivery boy in PvP a bit. Like, I brought it online, I've brought it against friends, I've brought it to use it in the RID tournament. I don't think the delivery boy is complete unredeemable garbage. Is it bad? But like, I think it's significantly better than all of these. Like, you two are here because you just have better options. Like, I'd probably take you two over this. But, like, you two have better options, that's why you're here. But, like, I would probably take it over these parts. Like, it's very much it only does, if it does something. It's excellent if it does something. But, like, it can do something. It can catch you by surprise. Like, if you're not paying attention, whoop, and that's, like, an entire Majestic of... How much stagger does it deal? I don't think it's entire Majestic. Oh, yeah, you count the entire thing in one go, Lamau. Yeah, it's not a Majestic's worth. Maybe closer to a little gem. But, like, if you're up against a foe that's not an enemy that's not good vertically, like they aren't optimized for verticality, this thing can catch you by surprise. And, like, it can do something. It can do something. I need to stress this. These parts don't do anything. These parts have better options and are kind of sucky. This can do something. This can do something. It is heavy. It has high EN. But it can do something. And, like, at the very worst, and like even then, it can kind of do Trano stuff. Like you can just fire the delivery boy unaimed, and it'll circle around the area in front of you. But like if there's a staggered enemy in front of you, you can just fire it and it might hit. Like it does something. It does something. That's why I'm keeping it in C. Like we have struggles to do anything and has better options here. This can do something, and it is unreplicable in its niche. So yeah, I'm keeping it bottom of C. I'm probably smoking, but like I'm standing by this. I'm standing by this. Bro's spending justifying for like the bottom of usable. Like it's like the second least usable part, but like it's at least usable. Yeah, more drink break. Apologies if the drink breaks are annoying. Dry throat. Soup can. Soup's underrated as hell. Underrated as hell. Not S tier missile, but like underrated as hell. So, soup missiles, the best offensive missile. The best. Like, these things do so much offensively. Like, oh my god. Like, move aside, duo. No, you're cheap, you're expensive. I will stand by this choice. Soups are great offensively. Like, you know that dual LRB earshot build? This was this last part. It's so good offensively. Like, the missiles, they're not staggered, but they still fire in, like, a line. So, like, you might dodge the start of the line, but you'll get hit by the end of it. And the fact that it's 3 volleys. 3 volleys. Like, you shoot 3 volleys of this thing before it reloads. And, like, the time between volleys is faster than the time between, like, the fastest reloads. So, yeah. Offensively present for this time, and then you can just back off and reload when you need to. Now, undeniably, has weaknesses. Does suck at close range. It does suck at close range, I'll give it that. And very high on the end. We're talking like 600 something, I think. I want to say 612. I want to say 612. But yeah, it's undeniably... But here's the thing, right? Because it's heavy, right? You're probably running on a build with, like, excellent close range options. So, like, you don't need to fire this at close range when you've got the excellent close range options. And then once they're far away, you fire this again for its excellent pressure. And, like... It's like, whenever I'm making that type of build, I'm between this and this. It's like, this is cheaper, better, gives you better mobility, but this is so much more offensively present. Because, like, it's not impossible to dodge the one salvo of this. But, like, dodging all 3 soup salvos can be difficult. And, like, similar to this, you, like, anybody who's used Carla's full course can tell you. You hit a stagger with soup missiles on the way. Oh, my lord. And, like, even if they're not staggered, like, you get a kick and the soup missiles are right there. Boom, stagger. Like, these things are honestly, they are underrated. They are underrated, absolutely. Like, they can put in some work on the builds that work for it. So yeah, I think that qualifies at bottom of, like, in the A tier. I absolutely think so. And again, it's kind of just like, if you can afford them. That's like the thing, right? It's competing against this. If you can afford it, you might want to use these instead. It's like, these are better generally, but like, these are better on like close range builds that like need an anti-kite option. It's like, equipping a 10 cell makes your overall performance better, but this makes your, rush down anti-kite performance a lot better. Yeah. Javelin beta. Honestly, I think this thing still deserves A tier. I don't feel like I've seen this as much as it used to be. Like, it's definitely there. It definitely does something. I personally feel like I haven't seen it as much. But yeah, I mean, it's a javelin. It's a javelin beta. I don't think I need to talk about it too much. Might just be the best defensive missile in the entire game. Sucks offensively. Just deals so much impact when it hits you. Kind of difficult to dodge on when you're on the defensive. Yeah. Yeah, it's just really solid. It's just really solid. I like it. It's like, you know, Best offense, like, good for offense, good for defense. What's better? Probably defensive play, I think. Yeah, maybe. Trianos. I'm probably pronouncing that incorrectly. Man, I've been burnt by Bobcat too much. I've been burnt by Bobcat. I can't rate this thing any lower. Yeah. It's a Trianos, man. Like, they are excellent defensively. They are excellent on the punish. Nobody wants to be kiting against these things. Like, sure, you can dodge them, but like, their firing thing works is that if you dodge as they're coming out, they're probably going to be able to readjust. If you dodge too late, you're probably going to get hit by it. You need to dodge in like that perfect middle zone where it's like already got its trajectory set, but it's not close enough yet to hit you. So yeah, these things are difficult. They're also like the only source of kinetic back damage apart from the, stun needle. So yeah, that's also a notable trait. It's just an offensive punish weapon that can be used as a missile. I think that just kind of automatically qualifies it. And yeah, I do feel like it really only works on like heavier builds. Like Skinny's Bobcat. This thing is ridiculous. Like Majestic Triano combo is ridiculous. It's so fucking good. Like you've seen this before. You've seen that combo. It's so good. But yeah. I don't know. Like the more I think about it, the more like tearing the back weapons is difficult because like they all have their niches. Like they support the rest of the build, right? So like how do you rate its use in like really good offensively, really good defensively, really good generally, but not kind of suffers a little bit on lighter weights because firing stance. Yeah, it's a little difficult. Plasma free cell. I'm confidently putting you here. Nah, you probably want the less weight. But then again, if you're minimizing weight, you're going to be using that anyway. Yeah, just solid. Just solid. AoE, excellent damage, fast reload, good lock time. Not much more to say. Energy damage. Yep. Now you're going. Okay, this is gonna sound crazy. For PvP, you go here. There is legitimately no reason to use this in PvP. Why you are? Okay, not no reason. Basically no reason. So, it does the exact same impact and damage. Exactly the same. Because one plasma bolt's all you need to hit, right? But because it all fires at like about the same time anyway, this doesn't give you that. I don't like look at that. I'm putting it there. It all fires at the same time, so you're not really going to see that much of a difference in like the hitting, in like if it actually hits or not. Like you're not going to be hitting 6 cells that your 3 cells are going to be missing, honestly. And the damage is no different, and it's just extra EN and weight. So yeah, I don't think there's ever a reason to use this. However, I can't bring myself to put it in D tier. So yeah, there you go. Plasma Verts. I'm going to put you top of B tier. I think generally these are pretty mid. Generally. So, offensively, pretty mid. Because most offensive ACs flying up into the air. So, could be usable against tanks and wheelchairs, but like, tanks probably have way too much stability for these to actually be any notable threat anyway. So yeah, just wheelchairs, I guess. Defensively, they're a bit better because you control when you play defensively, the entire point is your thing. The main reason why you use these is that you use them in combination with other missiles. It's like, you know, because vertically attacking, it's pretty good, right? Yeah. It's just the fact these things just don't work in the air. These things just don't work in the air, and I think that's probably the biggest problem, right? Like, they're so easy to dodge in the air. On the ground, they can pose a threat. But in the air, yeah. I think its just biggest thing is that, you know, it catches people off guard when they're just like, okay, let me recover some stagger. Oh, god damn it, they had verticals. Yeah. Like, I can't bring myself to put it any lower, but, like, I don't know. Definitely not higher. Yeah. I'm gonna keep that there. I'm gonna keep that there. Coral Missile. You're an A tier, absolutely, but where? Above Trianos? Coral Missile's definitely an A tier, right? Let's be real. It's definitely an A tier. But, like, how A tier? It's just still so much damage. Like, bro, you catch someone lacking with a coral missile in the air, boom! Yeah, it's yeah. Like, it's stupid high EN. Has a really long lock time, but like, this thing might just have the biggest pressure out of all of the missiles, because like, sure, if you have the opportunity to, you can just disable it by just flying parallel to it and then just completely brace the entire lock. But like, are you always gonna have the opportunity to do that? If your opponent's got a good build, they're not gonna let you do that. And like, yeah, it just does so that if it catches you, like other missiles, if they catch you lacking, you're gonna be taking like, you know, maybe a K of AP. This thing catches you lacking, you'll lost like half your health bar, and it's scary. Like, the opponent using this puts the fear of God in you. And you know, if the weapon part specifically alters the way you play, I think that qualifies it for high tier. But again, as I mentioned, it's heavy. It's actually not that heavy. It's high yen. It's high yen. You can break it if you have the opportunity to. But yeah, that's why I'm not putting it any higher. It doesn't really work against lightweights. I'll give it that. I'll give that as a detriment. It doesn't really work against lightweights that well. It can catch you lacking as a lightweight, absolutely. But like, if you're kiting away, that opportunity is barely going to happen. So that's why it's keeping it a little lower in A tier. But like, this thing's definitely A tier. I won't hear any arguments. Laser Orbit, bottom of B. It's just extra damage. It's not major extra damage. How much damage does it do again? 144 a shot. Look, I say this as someone who used it. It's eh. It's eh. Not bad, not excellent. It's like, I don't see a reason why you'd ever use this. It doesn't, like, I'm not going to put this in C tier, because, like, extra damage is extra damage, but, like, I don't see a real reason to use this, like, actually, it has range, so yeah, that's why I'm not putting it any lower, it has range, but, like, it's like, I think I prefer an extra missile every time over this. The extra damage is nice. It's definitely not worth it. Its weight is excellent, but like 400 EN, how much? 448. See, I was mostly right. 446 EN. Nah, that's massive. That is a notable drop in your EN gauge for like just extra damage. That's it. That's all you get. Just a little bit of extra damage. Yeah. I'm not going to put it any lower because like it's extra damage, right? Which is good, but like it's not worth the cost, so that's why I'm not putting any higher. Also, it's so easy to forget about it. It's so easy to forget about it because unlike the Huxley with its like notably fast overheat, like you're paying attention to your Huxley. You're not paying attention to this because it just you use it, it fires forever until it overheats and then you open again. But like because it's so out of mind, you sometimes forget, oh, I haven't put it back up again. Especially if you've been kicked. Like, if you've been kicked or interrupted for any other measure, you're like, you'll continue going back to what you're focusing. You're like, oh wait, I haven't had my what's it, laser orbit up the entire time. So yeah, I think that's genuine. I think that's a genuine point against it. I think Huxley. Ooh, I want to say high B. The Huxley is excellent when it's active. When it's active, Huxley is excellent. Like, it can stagger you so quickly. Especially two of them. Ooh, it can stagger you so quickly. It's just keeping it up. It overheats so fucking quickly. Overheats so quickly. Like, you need to actively pay attention to it. You need to actively pay attention to its overheat. And, like, its cooling, if you don't overheat it, the cooling is manageable, but it's not excellent. Like, it has some genuine downtime. And, like, when the Huxley's down, you're out a shoulder option. Yeah. And honestly, speaking as a Zim player, I don't like supporting fire as a Zim user. Like, I need that perfect control over the stagger bar. Because you'll get times where you shoot him, don't hit the stagger, then the Huxley hits the stagger, and you're not ready for it, and then you miss your melee punish. Maybe that's specifically because I'm a bunk user. Maybe a Pulse Blade, Zim Blade would appreciate it, but like, yeah. You're excellent. The extra damage is good as well, because its damage is not excellent, but it's decent. It's better than nothing. And the fact that it works during other actions is good, like with a laser slicer and the like. But yeah, it's like, you're good when you are excellent when you're active, but like, you're not active that often, so I can't place you any higher. Yeah. Laser turrets. Oh, my sweet baby. My sweet baby. I wish you were better. It's definitely not better than a missile. Better than a Kranich? No. These are excellent defense. These are, I think, yeah, I'll say, probably not excellent, but like, they're good. They're really good defensively. If the opponent is coming to your laser torrent rave party, then they're great. You keep him in like the fun house with all the laser torrents shooting at him. It works. The biggest problem, if the opponent just moves away from the laser torrents, they do nothing. So they only work on the defensive. And unlike the missiles, which I say only work on the defensive, they can occasionally work on the offensive. These don't. Like, these things they only work if the opponent's coming to you. And they don't set up fast enough to like you to help with stagger punish when you hit it. You need to preemptively go like, okay, here's a laser up. Yeah. If you're not versing dumb AI, yeah, these aren't as good as I wish. But yeah, I think that's a fair placement. These, oh, okay, oh. Are they S? Or are they top of A? I'm gonna go top of A. I'm gonna go top of A. Let me go. Okay. So, these are great because they provide you pressure and damage, and the damage is really good. You land those drones on the stagger, ooh, that's some damage. That's a lot of damage! Yeah. But yeah. These are good. But the biggest problem, I think, that EN is crazy. Like, how much? 570. 570. Hello, sort by EN load. Look at that. 570. 570. It's a lot for a missile. And it's not like Soups where it's like, okay, you're obviously picking this because you've got a heavyweight. Yeah, it's 570 is a lot of EN. And like, for Zim Shield, it's made most widely known for Zim Shield, right? Because it lets you, it gives you pressure options and it gives you punish options, and Zim heavily appreciates extra punish. And it gives you a punish option while keeping the shield open. I wonder where the pulse shield's gonna go. Any guesses? But yeah, I think it's this makes Zim Shield so much better, but like, It's mostly just Zim Shield, I think. I want to put it lower, but like I do genuinely think it probably fits there. I think it fits there, yeah. Oh boy, the pulse shield. I wonder where you're. The pulse shield is objectively the strongest part in the game. Objectively. Now, does equipping a pulse shield automatically let you win all your games? No. But this is the strongest PvP tool because it fundamentally changes how every player has to approach you now. LRB and Zim users, they have to time their shots better because if they hit the initial guard, great, they're close range. They've taken impact, you haven't. Yeah, it single-handedly makes single-handedly makes any burst options way worse because like how much exactly do they guard? I don't remember. Yeah, look at that. 80% of impact. 80%. 80. 72% damage as well. Slightly worse, but nothing to scoff at. 0.6 seconds. 4 deployments. The fastest cooling. Actually, that's not the fastest. It's like the second. Oh no, sorry. Lower is bad, if I'm not mistaken. Fuck, I can't remember if lower is good or bad. I'm thinking it's bad. I'm pretty sure lower cooling is bad, but even then. No, that's still the best cooling. That's still the best cooling. That's still the high... Yeah, low cooling is bad. Yeah, this still has the best cooling in the entire game. I think that's what needs to be addressed first. Just time your shots well, and this thing can literally let you block everything. Yeah. The amount of times I've had my goddamn pile bugs blocked by this fucking thing. Ooh. But yeah, I don't think this is a controversial statement. Like, it gives your build so much. It gives your build so much. It doesn't give your build everything. It's a shield, so obviously it's a defensive tool. It's a little worse. Like, kites generally don't care about the shield because their entire gameplay is just getting away anyway. But like, that's it. This only is negative against kites, and it's great into everything else. Like, this lets you punch above your weight so much. I don't think I need to talk too much about it. Like, everybody knows a pulse shield's amazing. Like, it changes how the opponents play. It lets you be so much more aggressive. Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. As for the other ones, the Takigawa one. I'm gonna put this. I think this is A tier. It's definitely A tier. Where in A tier? Yeah. So this is a worse pulse shield. I think objectively speaking, this is a worse pulse shield because how much worse is the guarding? Yeah, 80 to 75, 72 to 65. That's not killer. It's still definitely usable, but like it is noticeably worse. How many times can you pull up again? Oh, 160. That's about 5. You can pull that out 6 times. So this can only be used 4 times before it needs cooling. This can be used 6 times before it needs cooling. And six times at 1 second of initial guard. That is a whole 6 seconds. That is a whole 6 seconds you can keep a shield guard up. But like, are you ever gonna need 6 full seconds of initial guard? Are you ever gonna actually need that much? Like, think about it. Zims only fire every 2 seconds. And like, every other tool is like, yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, it's absolutely not. There probably are situations where you want that. Like, it's definitely, this is a little better into like, you know, burst kinetic weapons than this is. Because of that, it can guard for longer. But yeah, it's also the fact that it's way more punishing. Like, look at that. 25% impact dampening. The second, like, when this it leaves initial guard, it becomes notably worse. But, like, 56 damage reduction and 40 impact, that's not nothing. It's still fairly notable. So even if you mess up using this, it's not the end of... You mess up using this, you're done. You're done, buddy. 25 impact is nothing. Especially because you're thinking, oh, my shield is up, I am safe. And then you only get 25% impact reduction. Cooked. The other notable thing, I think this is the biggest reason. Lowest, it's not the lowest weight because this is lighter. Really low weight, really low EN. Like, I've used builds that can't afford this, that can afford this. Like, V20B builds, this thing's a godsend. Because at the end of the day, it's a shield. It's still incredibly good. But, like, this shield is better. So this is definitely worse. This shield is better. This is definitely worse. But, like, unlike some other, oh, this is objectively worse, this has use cases as to why you want to use it. Like, can initial guard for longer, and has better EN. Oh, and did I mention that? I'm not sure. Look at the cooling. Yeah, less cooling is bad. This is the worst cooling out of all the shields. 88. So yeah, you can initial guard a lot, but like that's all you can do, right? Like, this thing gives you no leeway, which is a little unfortunate. So like, definitely has reasons why you'd use it over, but like the general use, this one's so much better. Oh, Iggy Shield. Since the latest buff, I want to put this up higher. I don't think this thing can go higher than high B, though. I gotta show you this. So, this thing, initial guards for 79. 79 and 67. Initial guards for 79. Should I do it to boost the algorithm? No, I won't. So yes. Initial guard impact at 79, it's pretty good. That's pretty good. Pretty good. But 0.3, you need to learn it. You need to learn it, right? That's what this used to be. It used to be 0.2, which was like borderline unusable. Like 0.3, you can learn that. You can learn that. But yeah. It's like, you can use this as a pulse shield. It's not significantly worse. To be perfectly honest, are we sleeping on this thing? Are we... it's definitely worse, don't get me wrong. Are we sleeping on this? Like, 5% worse, like, 5% better damage mitigation when you mess up, 8% better impact when you out of it, and you're losing, like, what? You're losing 5 damage and... You're losing 5 damage and, like, 1 initial on the initial guard? And it's so much easier to use. Are we sleeping on this thing? Are we sleeping on Buff Degwazu Shield? I definitely think this is better. Are we sleeping on this? It might be like a matchup thing. Like, this thing's probably better into, like, kinetic weapon. We might be sleeping on this. It's got worse cooling, which is notable. It's definitely harder. We might be sleeping on this thing. You're going behind this. I think we might be sleeping on this, actually. Are we sleeping on this? Pulse Shield's better. Bottom of A. Okay. We might be sleeping on this, but I don't think I've seen enough of it used to, give it that case. Like, I don't know, man. I'm a little surprised. Like, the stats aren't that different. It's, like, notably better outside of initial guard. And the initial guard is not that much worse. Like, we're losing 5 points of damage, 5% of damage, and 1% of impact. You can also spam deploy it a lot better as well. Like, what's it? 14. That's 7 whole deployments. You can. Ooh. We might be sleeping on this. I would like to see people try to use this more. We might be sleeping on it. Definitely worse than this, absolutely. Like, we might be sleeping on it. What's it? Parry shield. I'm gonna put you... Now, if you suck at using the parry shield, it's the worst. But if you're good at using the parry shield, ooh, pretty good. I think the latest buff did so much for it. Like, you can parry 3 times without overheating. So massive. Like, before, you only got, like... You got 0.2 seconds of initial guard, and you could only parry twice before overheating. Yeah. But after the buff, yeah, like, look at that. If you are goated with the source, if you are goated with the goddamn source, you get the lightest shield with the best initial guard. If you are goated with the source, this is the best. This would be the best shield. But, like, you need to be goated with the source. This is so much more easy to use, and, like... Yeah, I think that's a fair position. But, like, if you are goated with the source, you might be using this over it. Yeah. The Zihi shield. You are kind of garbage. But, like, you are still fundamentally a shield. So I'm putting you there. It's like, yeah, like it's the shield that holds guard for a long time. Like 1.6 seconds of guard, you can do it twice before overheating. It's like, while it's guarding, it's so predictable though. Like, oh, you'll see, like, if someone pulls up the Zihi shield, you're like, oh, they're using the Zihi shield. Let me just stop engaging for a moment. And then you re-engage. Oh, they put it up again. It feels like you can... It's like, because they're gonna want to keep up the shield for all that time. I feel like this is more of a blessing than a curse, right? Because, like, yeah, sure, keeping up 80% damage mitigation and 76 impact mitigation for 1.6 seconds is amazing. But it's, like, so much more constricting. It's also let me compare it to this. Notably heavier, notably higher EN, worse cooling. Only very slightly worse cooling, but, like, notable cooling delay. That's pretty notable. A full extra second of cooling delay. That's actually kind of massive. And, like, the second that's gone, boom, 30% garbage. I mean, 56 impact, like, that's pretty decent. But I don't know. This thing feels way too constricting. This thing feels way too constricting to use. I don't think it's still a shield, so it's still not complete garbage, but, like, it feels way too constricting to use. Like, you just want to use a pulse shield when you're using it. But yeah. Pulse Scudam. Trash. It's trash. I'm not putting it in E tier, because they can at least do something, but, like, you can pop the pulse shield on basically any build. You need to build your build around this. So, while this is up, you can't quick boost. You don't have you're missing, you have to give up 2 weapons to use this. You need to give up 2 weapons to lose quick boost and only get 70% impact reduction. Like, 86 damage, that's pretty good. I'll give it that. 70% impact? Just use the pulse shield. Like, I feel like for most cases, the damage isn't what you are concerned. The impact is what you're concerned about with a shield. Because, like, the damage will build up over time anyway. So, like, blocking a little bit of that, it's not that big. But, like, blocking impact, that can be the difference between life and death, so that's massive. 70 impact for the cost of 4k weight, 480 EN, and your left-hand weapon. Like, you're probably thinking, oh, well, just use a shield and just use, like, a melee and left-hand weapon, which is, like, fair. But, turning your build into only your right hand and your right back, it's not good. Not good at all. Like, I've tried. Other people have tried. Like, the best we've seen is, like, a rifle and a laser cannon with, like, a punished weapon, like a javelin. That build used freaking punches. They had nothing. Like, you need to build your entire build around this, and when you build your build around this, it's still kind of ass. So that's why I'm keeping you there. Like, you make your build actively worse, but, like, you can at least do something. So, like, yeah. And the coral shield. I'm putting you with the Zehe shield. So, the coral shield, the entire coral shield's entire gimmick is, like, it's supposed to be let up. Kept up the entire time, because, like, you can use your left-hand weapon while it's active, which is, like, absolutely crazy boon. But, like, these guard stats are, like, the epitome of mediocre. Like, 57 impact dampening, that's complete garbage. Trash. Only 2 uses before overheat. 800 EN load. Isn't that like the second highest in the entire game? Just behind the ult. Okay, we got a few 800 users. More EN than the LCD. Yeah, this thing. Nah. It's like, the gimmick is nice. 360 deployment range. Resistant to pulse bubbles. They're not even that common anyway. Let's be so real with ourselves. 2.1 second cooling delay. 100 cooling. That's. Oh yep, second worst cooling as well. Yeah, you can barely, like, if I think this thing needs to be knocked down like an extra 130 points of deployment heat for it to be usable. You just can't keep it up for any period of time, because, like, the damage reduction stats are, like, so mediocre. Like, the initial guard damage is, like, the only decent one. Like, 68 couldn't even bump it up one more point to be the funny number. Nah, mid as shit. Like, it's mid at a high EN cost, which is not good. 800 EN is so massive. 800 EN is so massive. Like, look at this. This build is just somewhere. This is an NGI with how core build. This is just some other build. Somebody linked, and whenever I type in AC6 Garage, it gives me this. So yeah, this is NGI on how, which is like, how is third, right? This is like one of the highest EN outputs you can look. One of the highest EN outputs you can get. This thing is 800. 800 of, what's it, output? Ding, 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 ding. What's 8%? What's 8 of 50? That's... Yeah, that is 16... This thing is 16% of the EN load of one of the highest EN output builds you can get. 16%, sorry. 16% for a mid part. That is so... It's massive. It's goddamn massive. It's goddamn massive, and you get basically nothing from it. But it's still a shield, so it's not complete utter trash garbage. Unlike you are complete utter trash garbage. You can pop this on a build. Like, if you value shielding while stanced, you might like it. I don't think it's that good. I don't think it's that good. I don't think you can even use it while... Wait, no, I think you can. I'm pretty sure you can. Because Walter can use it, right? Yeah. Yeah. like, if you want shielding while you're stance, this is your best the only option. But, like, I don't think it's that good. I don't think it gives you that much shielding to justify its position. 800 yen! 800 yen! 800 yen! Yeah, I just don't think it's worth it. I just do not think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. But yes, with that is all the weapons. Maybe next one I'll do the entirety of the parts. I'll do that in one, and then probably the entirety of internals. Yeah. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. I think this list is fairly agreeable. Actually, people said the Ludlow was a little low. Where is it? I'll put the Ludlow next to the Colloquia. Okay, yeah. There you go. There you go, Ludlow bros. I moved it up a bit. But yeah. But yes. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. This one's, well, we're at, like, what, an hour maybe? Hour 20. Oh, that was a bit longer than I was expecting. But yes. Yeah. With that, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. Blah, 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 blah. YouTuber. Oh no, bro's a YouTuber. But yes. With that, hopefully, I'll probably be able to get a proper video out next week, I think, because, like, the uni shit's ending today. I was not joking about the procrastination. I am procrastinating uni work right now. But yes. With that, everybody, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.